This is not a black and white issue. It's not clean and simple.
It's really important that as Canadians we're having an informed discussion about our resources. All too often we're seeing a lot of fear and misinformation.
A voice where we're telling our story our own way.
The city within the oil sands, Fort McMurray. And while the energy sector does make big profits off of oil found within the region of Wood Buffalo, industry finds a way to give back to the community, which improves the quality of life for people who call it home.
There's a tremendous amount of philanthropy and giving from the oil companies and our energy companies back into the community. You can look anywhere up there. There's a lot of charitable and foundations, a lot of charitable organizations and foundations that are supported by, and immense amount of employment from coast to coast.
Suncor likes to give back to the communities that we're operating in, whether it's Fort McMurray, Sarnia, Calgary, Denver, or many of the other places that we're in. And one of those ways is by investing in facilities such as this, the Suncor Community Leisure Centre. But that's only one small part of it. A lot of our investment is in capacity building, volunteerism, and really building up the social profits in our communities.
We believe that it's important as a Fort McMurray based company to be able to improve the quality of life. And so we're surrounded here at Kiana College by some of those contributions. The Syncrude Sport and Wellness Center being one. We're the naming sponsor of that. We gave $500,000 to help complete construction of what's a beautiful community facility.
We want our employees to be able to live, work, play, and stay in Fort McMurray. And through facilities like this and the Suncor Center for the Performing Arts and all of the capacity building that we do, I think we're on the right track.
For these oil sites, it's not just about helping to build facilities, like the Nexon Field House, Total Fitness Center, or the newly developed Shell Place at McDonald Island Park. It's about making the community a better place to live, which is why millions of dollars are given every year to a variety of charities to help the less fortunate and to help the region grow together.
People do want to pay it forward, and we have great generosity from the corporations in encouraging their people to volunteer, to get involved, and supporting them to be part of the community, as well as writing checks. It's not about checks, it's about really genuinely caring.
We recognize that our operations have an impact on the social infrastructure here in Fort McMurray, so we try to do things to improve the quality of life, as well as, again, have people who are here be involved or be able to access the opportunity that's available in the oil sands.
The way that the employees get involved in the community, the United Way campaign is a great example, raising just under $2.4 million this year, and that's coming from our employees who are giving back to this community to make it a better place for those less fortunate as well.
Again, these are things that we see as important, being a Fort McMurray-based company, to invest in helping make this community a better place to live, and in supporting our employees to volunteer to make this a better place to live.
Facilities and charitable donations help, but we must also remember that there are always innovations in new technology, and Fort McMurray's right at the forefront, especially when it comes to renewable energy and reducing greenhouse gases.
Oil sands today is 0.15% of the world's greenhouse gas emissions. The chief economist for the International Energy Agency, which is a big proponent of all energy systems, including renewable energy, has said that the oil sands greenhouse gas emissions are not peanuts, but fractions of peanuts.
There's a lot of innovation, a lot of environmental technology, and a lot of solutions being generated here that are going to clean up this planet. And not only that, we're producing energy that the planet needs right now, that people need.
You hear from people from all over the country that have gone there, and they've got their heads above water. They're creating a life for themselves and their families that they don't have that opportunity anywhere else in Canada. So it's extremely important we're having a balanced conversation about the economic benefits, and we are continuing to contribute to that informed discussion.
Learning more about the oil sands, for Go, I'm Doug Roxburgh.